Okay, you have pink for?
No, but it's live.
Okay. I'll wait a little while. Oh, wait, I forgot when it's live they can play it and they can hear me. Okay, so sorry guys. Okay, let me start over. Welcome to Confessions of a Stenographer, where we are focusing on all things steno in our legal profession. Thanks for tuning in. I am your host, Shaunise, founder of Steno in the City, founder of this podcast, and founder of the Steno Experience. We are live here in Vegas, Nevada at the NCRA 2001 annual convention. We are currently at our open reception and it is packed. Okay, so now we have a lovely person here. Some of you guys may have met her online or in person. Margary Rogers. How are you doing tonight?
I am awesome. Thank you for inviting me.
You are so welcome. So, when did you get here?
I got here Monday night. But, Monday night. So I got here Monday night.
Awesome. So, you are a reporter out of DC, right? You want to tell us a little bit about that? Are you official, freelancer?
I'm an official court reporter in Washington, DC for 19 years. I freelanced before that for 3 years. So I've been a reporter now for like 21 years.
21 years. Oh my goodness. And you also have a degree. Is it the...
Yeah, I have a Bachelor's of Science in Court Reporting. I have an Associate's of Science in Legal Assistant. And I have a Concentration in Psychology.
Awesome. So now that we are back in person, I want to talk a little bit about the pandemic. When the pandemic took place, you did something just so awesome. I remember seeing a post saying that you were going to get stock in Zoom, but then you took Zoom to a whole nother level. You have been doing a lot of events on Zoom that has just been amazing. I cannot stand Zoom. I'm more of an in-person thing, but you are the queen of Zooms. Can you name just a few of the Zoom events that you did?
Thank you for talking about that. So a couple of Zoom events that I'm most proud of is the Court Reporting Karaoke, which was a big hit with the students. And the reason why I came up with these events is Zoom because I felt that some people were lonely, some people were separated, some people are usually officials, so they're used to being around people, some people are students. So I felt, but what better way to bring people together and to socialize with them. You know, the holidays was coming around. February was here. It was Love Month, and I wanted to focus on love. So love, my acronym is LOVE. So I wanted to talk about like leadership, organization, vision, and enthusiasm.
Right.
So I wanted to focus on those things, but the reason why I put these things together was because of love. I think everybody wanted to feel love during this pandemic. And the Court Reporting Karaoke, the CRR practice group, what else did I do? We did so many events with that, and I can't remember, it was so many.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was great. It was a lot. You did this, the sip and paint.
We did a sip and paint. Yeah, we did the sip and paint. We did sipping. We did the CRR, certification, painting with certification. So we did that. But anything that made people feel good, I wanted to do that, or made them feel connected and loved. I wanted to do something like that because I know with the pandemic, some people were not at home with their family. Some people couldn't even be around their families because of, they may have an older parent,
right,
or younger children. So that's why I put it together.
Awesome, that is just so amazing. So, not only that, you guys, Margary is now president-elect of the Maryland Association. So, are you excited to be serving? So, you're serving on wait, first, before we get into state, so on a national level, what committees are you serving on, and why is serving important to you?
Okay, so this year, last year for the 2020 and 2021, I was on the PAC committee, Public Action Committee, also the Student Teacher Committee. My heart is really dear with students because I know when Carl Cecita was president, he kind of took me in as a student, and it was so much love from everybody that I felt like every student needs that same love and care.
Before we go on, I'm sorry, who is Carl Cecita for the listeners that don't know?
Carl Cecita was the first African-American president of the National Court Reporters Association. So I remember when he became president in Boston, he took me under his wings and he let me sit at his table, president's table at his convention. And I felt so good about that. And every convention I went to, he was always making sure that the students were taken care of.
Right.
And I know you, Shaunise, you also have done that for the last couple of years. You make sure that students are taken care of. So it's just great to know that people around are making sure that our students who are our future leaders are taken care of in their lives.
Right. Yeah. So when people say that, I don't want to get emotional. So don't mention me, please. Sorry, guys.
You're doing really great with the
Yeah.
students.
Thank you. Membership. How important is membership to you?
Membership, and for the committees, I'm now the chair of the membership committee.
This is a new committee. Wait, this is going to be, what is this? And who is it for? National or is it for state?
This is a national, the National Court Reporters Association. We have a new membership committee. And so I'm now the chair of the membership committee. And the membership is very important to me. And like I said, my theme is love, leadership, organization, vision, and enthusiasm. And we have to, I was just talking to Keith Lemons, and we were talking about membership, and I was like, that's dear to my heart, because we have to make sure that we retain members and that we get new members. And I know you also are very active in membership also. So it's very important that we not only try to get numbers in membership, but we also care for our membership. So one thing I'm trying to, as the chair of membership, is try to make sure we have a care committee, or some kind of where we care for people, where we are trying to make sure that we have everybody's birthday. So we can send them personalized birthday emails to say happy birthday. Different little things that we can personalize to let members know that we are here for them, we know who they are, and they're just not a number.
Right. So I'll be doing an episode that will focus on membership, but for the members that are listening, and some may feel membership, all I do is just get the JCR.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big perception with a lot of people. So what does membership, what do you get outside of just the monthly JCR? What else?
With membership now, basically, I love this year, 2020, they started this where you can come to these seminars for free as members. President Christine Phillips, she started these, you come to like weekend town halls and all these other seminars on mental health she held, which you can come to them free. So that was a really great incentive. You get a lot of perks and discounts with different organizations, like for cars and insurance and things like that. But this year, I want to be more focused on the person, like discounts. One of the things we're trying to do is, it hasn't come past yet, but one of the initiatives we might try to come up with, maybe trying to get a discount on your membership if you pass a certification in a year. So that's one of the things we're looking into. So we're looking into a lot of different things. We're going to propose these things for membership. So we're trying to retain membership, letting them know we care about them, and just keep in contact with membership. We got to personalize things to say, oh, how are you? We know you. You may have had surgery. We're just checking up on you, or we're just, sending out a care. We may send like a monthly or by a quarterly care message. We're just checking on you to see how you're doing. Keep up with us. We know who you are. So things like that.
Awesome. That is great. So President-elect, are you looking forward to? So right now, if you have your members tuned in, your President-elect, what do they have to look forward to with you being the new president?
Thank you for asking that. As me being new president, you're going to see a lot of activity or presence. So we're going to have a lot of involvement, participation. We want volunteers. We're looking for membership. We're trying to cater to all our members. One thing we want to do, I have in my mind to do for next year's conference, I want to have for the seminar, for the conference, I want to have a member's choice seminar. So I think members are more apt to be involved if they're being recognized or they have input into what you're doing. So also like maybe having a members choice seminar. So the members choose what one or two seminars are going to be about. Right? So I think that would be a great thing. So involvement, participation, recognition for people in the association. Also more outings where we're going to different schools, or we're going to teach other people about court reporting. And we're also going to do a day of service. So we're going to have a court reporters day of service in our area. So we're going to be a whole day of serving in different capacities in Washington D.C., Northern Virginia, and Maryland area. So one person may be going to a school, one person may be going to a museum, a group may be going to different places, but we're all going to be serving in the capacity of either part, captioning, or helping somebody learn more about what we do and how to access us to get services.
Right, and I think that's a great idea. And while we're speaking on service, I'll just throw in that over the pandemic, I started the Steno experience, and that's promoting our profession through career fairs. I figured the kids, they weren't going to be in school, but we still needed to remind them why their dreams were important. So why not go ahead and do a Steno intro? So we're going to wrap it up. And I want to say thank you. I think this is now over.
And I want to say
closing. Right, the hall is closing, so that means we have announcements coming. So you guys, thank you, Margary.